Some of you may have been around when I did my Keys poem a few weeks ago. This is a sequel to it. It's called In the Mountains of Mexico. Today makes 6 months that I've been hiding out in the Mexican mountains. Another damn bug just bit me, and I don't even recognize what kind of bug it is. I just know that, like that bug, I've been eating leaves, smelling the jungle, and sweating. Well, maybe the bug doesn't sweat. I do. I miss my friends in San Francisco. I miss the chicken and rice soup and London fog tea at the Sacred Grounds Cafe.
Hear, hear.
I miss Dan Brady's weekly run-through of people alive and dead who could not make it to tonight's poetry reading. I even miss the poetry readings themselves.
Wow.
I'm sure that the Koch brothers' Terminators have killed them all. I didn't actually stick around to see the destruction of the Sacred Grounds Cafe, as I was sure that the Terminators were hot on my trail. I just packed what I could as quickly as I could and took off without looking back. Up here in the Ocosingo Mountains, the simple life is not so simple. First, you dig a hole and cover it with leaves, and the rest of life consists of upgrading your domicile. I really want to get an internet connection for my MacBook Pro, but I'm afraid that if I do, the Koch brothers' Terminators will use it to trace my location and come after me. It's not like there are no other people in these mountains. There's Esmeralda, who runs the local store that passes for a cantina. She is old and hunched over, like that description of the map of Europe as an old woman kicking a football that is the island of Sicily with a fine Italian boot. Old, ugly, and smelly, like the mountains themselves. Her wrinkles the product of a hard life without much hope beyond the survival to the next day. Even the government of Mexico doesn't come up here because there's nothing worth bothering about and no wealth to extract from the locals. It is the perfect place for a hideout. This is not the simple life. The simple life is San Francisco, where you can just turn on the faucet and clean water comes running out of the spout. If you need more food, you just walk 2 blocks to Safeway and grab it. If you need more money to pay for it, you just hand them a plastic card and they accept it with a smile. Those were the good old days. That was the simple life. Up here, it's just Esmeralda with a face like mud, a few irregulars, and more animals than people. I find myself adjusting gradually. In the past month, Esmeralda has started to look better and better. A can of Campbell's pork and beans is a rare luxury. Meaning, true meaning, is beginning to crawl out of the woodworks. To be continued.